Hi everyone, today we are going to learn about encumbrance and its types. First we will see about what is meant by encumbrance. The obligation claimed against an owner by a third party. For example documents are mortgage, deed of trust, mechanics liens, local taxes, assessments, judgments, etc. We have two types of encumbrance. First one is voluntary encumbrance and second one is involuntary encumbrance. Let us see about one by one. First we will see about what is meant by voluntary encumbrance. Any lien or obligation on the owner of the property is willfully created by the owner. For example documents are deed of trust and mortgage. Then we will see about what is meant by involuntary encumbrance. It is a lien or obligation which is imposed by someone else against the will and wish of the owners of the property. For example documents are tax lien, judgment lien and mechanical lien, etc. Next we will see about what are the documents are there involuntary encumbrance. First one is contract of sale. A contract of sale is an agreement between a seller and a buyer. The seller agrees to deliver or sell something to a buyer for a set price that the buyer has agreed to pay. With these contracts, the transfer of ownership happens when the buyer pays and the seller delivers. There are two parties involving in contract of sale. First party is buyer is called as vendee. Second party is seller is called as vendor. The second voluntary encumbrance document is mortgage. What is meant by mortgage? Mortgage is to pledge real property as security for the payment of a debit. It is the instrument by which real estate is pledged as security for the repayment of a loan. There are two parties involving in mortgage. First party is mortgager. Mortgager is the owner party who borrows the money from the mortgagee by pledging his property. Second party is mortgagee. Mortgagee is the lender to whom the property is conveyed as security for a loan. Let us see about third voluntary encumbrance document is deed of trust. Deed of trust is a written document by which the title to land is conveyed as security for the repayment of a loan or other obligation. There are three parties involving in deed of trust. First party is trustor. Trustor is the landowner or debtor. Second party is beneficiary or lender. Third party is trustee. Trustee is an intermediate, third party, who acts on behalf of the beneficiary when the terms of the loan have not been met and have been met and paid in full. Trustee is a person or entity to which legal title is conveyed by the trustor. Then we will see about what are the types are there in deed of trust. First one is purchase money deed of trust. Second one is open-ended deed of trust. Third one is fictitious deed of trust. And last one is all-inclusive deed of trust. First let us know about what is meant by purchase money deed of trust. This deed of trust secures payment for all or substantially all of the value of the real property. Second one is open-ended deed of trust. The deed of trust that may provide for additional advance of money in future is known as open-ended deed of trust. Credit card concept is the best example for the open-end deed of trust. Whenever needs are there, we can take the amount from card, but they have fixed a preset of credit limit for us. Third one is fictitious deed of trust. It is used for reference only in a short form deed of trust. Fictitious deed of trust is a document recorded by a trustee that does not cover an actual transaction. The trustee in the short form of deed of trust refer to the fictitious deed of trust and incorporate its terms and conditions without repeating them as a part of short form of deed of trust which is being recorded. These saves recording fee. Last document is all-inclusive deed of trust. It is a deed of trust securing payment of an obligation which is unpaid under a prior deed of trust. It is a junior mortgage in which the payments are made by the buyer to the seller where seller acts as beneficiary for the repayment of prior open loans. The all-inclusive deed of trust is also often called as wraparound deed of trust or a hold harmless deed of trust or overriding deed of trust. If any queries are there, please post in comments section. Thank you everyone. As of now we have learnt about encumbrance, types of encumbrance, voluntary encumbrance documents and types of deed of trust on this video. Let us see about involuntary encumbrance and deed of trust and mortgage associate documents on next video. Please do support to my channel to learn about U.S. mortgage title search process. Thank you everyone. Bye. Have a great day.